There you go. Just take a breath and listen. Listen to the music and let your facial expressions soften. Feel the eye sockets soften. Allow the head, if you're sitting, allow yourself to sit a little more comfortably. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Allow the breath to get a little bit deeper, a little bit slower. Feel the jaws relax. And to me, today is a day where I'm going to do it again. Get another layer of release. So when I come back and do it again, I do it a little bit differently. I open up the head, open up my head, crown chakra, and then I just totally let that soothing comfort come on in. And I feel it spreading. And then my mind goes to one of the yoga nidras. And I just feel all these points of contact and softness coming down. Relax the shoulders. Maybe take the neck side to side. Let the jaw loose again. And feel the breath. Feel it come into the body, opening the chest, relax the jaw, releasing on the exhale, just like that. Just like that. I feel 10 degrees lighter. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this lavender essential oil and really blow it up over here. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. Thank you so much for coming by today. Some of you know I turned 60 years old yesterday. I can't say I feel that different than I did before it, but I'm definitely thrilled. And it comes with a lot of reflection. During this reflection, I realized I really like my time here with you. So thanks for supporting. Thanks for coming by. We're taking a look at this book, The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. That's the book we're reading this year, taking a look at this year, absorbing, trying to understand, allowing it to enhance our experience of life, perhaps. We're in our 6th year. We're here every single day. And the message we're offered today, well, let me go back. I don't think I said that about what the book is about. Mark Nepo, The Book of Awakening. It's a New York Times bestseller. It says, having the life you want by being present to the life you have. So this year, the message, regardless of what we get from each day's message, the practice we're offered here is being present. And it could be really a neat overall message, depending on how much we practice it. So kudos for coming by. Some of y'all come by every day. One, I appreciate the darn support. But 2, give yourself credit for taking time out of this crazy busy world to drop in and be present. The message we're offered today for this day number 1906 is titled One Drop of Truth at a Time. One drop of truth at a time. It is the fullness of our attention to whatever is near that has birds fly out of God's mouth. Take a breath with that. This is what happens. We hear it sounding good, and all of a sudden something, one little what? It throws us off. And then the thinking mind's going to come in and blow it all out, anything we might have heard. So when that happens, just breathe it away real quickly. Let me read it again so we might get something. It is the fullness of our attention to whatever is near that has birds fly out of God's mouth. The months relax and the ice enclosing a bent-over branch thaws, and the snow drops, and the branch springs back up after its death-like sleep. The tree coming into spring teaches us how to let go into renewal. The tree coming into spring teaches us how to let go into renewal. For this is how the freeze around a broken heart thaws. In another part of the world, small, brilliant fish mouth pebbles. What? In another part of the world, small, brilliant fish mouth pebbles along the ocean sand, sucking off bits of food and spitting back the rest. This is how they comb the bottom. And these small, limbless creatures teach us how to suffer and move on, how to sift through what is nourishing, and how to give back the rest. Hold it, take a breath with that. Let's hear it. They teach us how to suffer and move on, how to sift through the bullshit, how to sift through what is nourishing, and how to give back the rest. And high in the mountains, away from the eyes of others, a small cave with its singular drip collects clear water that is the heartbeat of the mountain. Take a breath with it. Relax the jaw again. Let's absorb this message this year. This is an important message for us this year. Being present is everything. So the center of the earth itself shows us how to be one drop of clearness at a time, collecting in the moist center that keeps the soul alive. Let's hear it again. So the center of the earth itself shows us how to be one drop of clearness at a time, collecting in the moist center that keeps the soul alive. Holy smokes! These are just a few examples of an essential relatedness that exists between all things. In practice, if we look closely with our whole being at anything, plants, trees, the human heart, emptiness, fish, even the worn gears of a watch, The same core of deep instruction will rise before us in a language that waits beneath words. The world, it seems, both natural and constructed, is an endless net of particular lessons, each made of the same compelling thread that is always hiding in the open. Let's back up. The world, both natural and constructed, is an endless net of particular lessons, each made of the same compelling thread that is always hiding in the open, simply waiting for our complete attention to reveal itself. By pulling at these threads, I have discovered again and again the deep and common way of things that is embedded in everything. Wow. Take it first. Take a breath here. Pause. Just pause with that. A pause with that means review it in your head. Let it sink in. Take a deep breath with it. Feel it somewhere. So when confusion or pain seems to tighten what is possible, when sadness or frustration shrinks your sense of well-being, when worry or fear agitates the peace right out of you, try lending your attention to the nearest thing. Try watching how the dust lifts and resettles when you blow on it. Watch how the paw prints of your neighbor's retriever, if stared at long enough, turns into unexpected symbols. Watch how the one shell you brought back 3 years ago from the sea reveals itself at last as a face that is telling you how to continue. Oh, God, this is good. Give your full attention over to the nearest patch of life, to how an apple peels and juices. And after a while, everything attended will reveal yet another way back to the center. My goodness. I love this message this year. But today is just as cool as anything can be, if you ask me. I'm going to read this last paragraph before we go to the little meditation. So when confusion or pain seems to tighten what is possible, when sadness or frustration shrinks your sense of well-being, when worry or fear agitates the peace right out of you, do we feel that? Try lending your attention to the nearest thing. Try watching how the dust lifts and resettles when you blow on it. Watch how the paw prints of your neighbor's retriever, if you stare at it long enough, turn into unexpected symbols. And watch how the one shell you brought back from the beach 3 years ago reveals itself at last as a face that is telling you how to continue. Give your full attention over to the nearest patch of life, to how an apple peels and juices. And after a while, each thing attended will reveal yet another way back to the center. Take a breath with that. Relax the jaw again. Let the whole body soften and let that message come through our body. Long, long, deep breath in. Feel it. Let it sit. Slow exhale. Amazing. The meditation today is a walking meditation. So you can maybe visualize or try it sometime. It says to center yourself and breathe deeply as you slowly step into the world nearby. So slowly walking as center yourself and breathe deeply as you slowly step into the world nearby. And then once centered, look around and focus on the one thing that seems to have the rhythm of what you are feeling. It might be the slight sway of a bush or a tumble of a cup blowing down the street. Breathe slowly and give your full attention to the small outer rhythm that is matching your mood. Breathe and watch until the rhythm you are seeing and the rhythm you are feeling reveal their common truth. What an amazing message. Thank you, Mark Nepo. Thank you for sharing in this practice, ladies. Sorry if I was a little bit long today. And sorry if you're not a lady, because some gentlemen do watch on YouTube, and I don't mean to exclude you. Just most of my offerings are for women only, and I create safe spaces for women. And deep in honest gratitude. See you tomorrow. Namaste.